With presidential candidate Joe Biden finally announcing his running mate, the 2020 race for the White House is well and truly on. Now, they say the main quality of a good vice president is their leadership skills. That is, of course, unless you ask Donald Trump.
He was only a good vice president because he understood how to kiss Barack Obama's ass.
Over the years, VP candidates have provided us with some memorable moments.
I think the vice president very well knows that sometimes the words don't come out of your mouth the right way.
From independent James Stockdale in 1992.
Who am I? Why am I here?
To more recent ones like these.
And you can actually see Russia from land here in Alaska.
End of quote. I promise you, the president has a big stick. I promise you.
Everyone remembers that in 2008, John McCain's Republican running mate was Sarah Palin.
Nice to meet you. Hey, can I call you Joe? Okay. Do you know they say the difference between a hockey mom and a pit bull? Lipstick.
But the first woman to ever run as VP was Democrat Geraldine Ferraro. Here's a fiery encounter between her and George Bush Sr. in 1984.
Let me help you with the difference, Ms. Ferraro, between Iran and the embassy in Lebanon.
Let me just say, first of all, that I almost resent Vice President Bush, your patronizing attitude that you have to teach me about foreign policy.
Ooh, burn. The VP debates have always thrown up plenty of zingers, like this one in 2004, between the then Vice President Dick Cheney and Senator John Edwards.
You've got one of the worst attendance records in the United States Senate. Now, in my capacity as Vice President, I am the President of the Senate. The presiding officer. I'm up in the Senate most Tuesdays when they're in session. The first time I ever met you was when you walked on the stage tonight.
The most iconic one-liner came in 1988 when Senator Lloyd Bentsen delivered this to Dan Quayle.
I have as much experience in the Congress as Jack Kennedy did when he sought the presidency.
Senator, I served with Jack Kennedy. I knew Jack Kennedy. Senator, you're no Jack Kennedy.
Quayle is remembered as the vice president that misspelled the word potato. That's right, potato. And so gaffe-prone that even his wife thought it was better he was seen and not heard, after he made this slip up when talking about the Holocaust.
It was an obscene period in our nation's history. No, not our nation's, but in World War II. I mean, we all lived in this century. I didn't live in this century, but in this century's history.
He shouldn't feel too bad. Worse things have happened to vice presidents since, like the time Mike Pence was snubbed by British royalty. Or when he tried to sneak out of the musical Hamilton unnoticed.
You know, we had a guest in the audience this evening. And Vice President-elect Pence, I see you walking out, but I hope you will hear us just a few moments. There's nothing to move here, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing to move here. We're all here sharing a story of love. We have a message for you, sir. We hope that you will hear us out.
But don't worry, because every VP knows his president has their back.
They were very inappropriate.
Even if that love isn't reciprocated. One vice president that enjoyed a bromance was Joe Biden.
This also gives the internet one last chance to talk about our bromance.
Obama called him the best vice president America ever had, but that didn't make him immune from awkward blunders.
A man I'm proud to call my friend, a man who will be the next president of the United States, Barack America.
That saves billions of gallons of gasoline. I mean, billions of I think it's $2.3 billion. I'm not going to be a mule. I got something to do. I got to go do boom, boom, boom. I want to be clear. I'm not going nuts.
And finally, although she never made it to the White House, lipstick-wearing hockey mom and former governor of Alaska, Sarah Palin, provided us all with plenty of comic relief.
I do not like this this, Uncle Sam. I do not like his healthcare scam. Because our next door neighbors are foreign countries.
What newspapers and magazines did you regularly read before you were tapped for this to stay informed and to understand the
I've
world?
read most of them, again, with a great appreciation for the press, for the media.
But like what one specifically, I'm curious that you...
All of them, any of them.